Joe Cracknell, frustrating, the rain falls at the end. It had really tightened up towards the end, that innings, and it looks as though we're in for a thrilling finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're getting those 2 wickets at the end really brought us back into the game. Yeah, those 2 guys, Fletcher batted really well to get his 100, and they seemed that it was sort of in the balance. They were slightly ahead, but yeah, as I said, those 2 wickets changed the game for the rain.
Big toss to win as well. It looked pretty tough out there. 11 o'clock this morning, English conditions, new ball at either end.
Yeah, I know. I feel like there's been a lot of rain down the last couple of days down here. Been undercovers. This morning was definitely probably the toughest time to bat for the first hour, and they bowled well at us in the first power play. So to be honest, we were talking about it at halfway that the fact we got over 300 was actually a really good effort. And I also think it shows not only with the pitch, with the toss, when you're chasing. You can afford to go a little bit harder, you can afford to take a few more risks and get ahead of the rate, and then it makes your life sort of the back 20 overs a little bit easier to chase a total like 309.
Yeah, I mean the century for Middleton was outstanding, and generally it's an opener scores a century, it's going to win a match, isn't it? So equally that part, sometimes the opposition are allowed to play well.
Yeah, exactly. I think at times maybe if we're being really harsh, got a few too many 4 balls that release the pressure, and moving forward in the comp, that's something we can learn and get better at. But yeah, he batted nicely and was well supported by the guys around him.
It's a good place to start the competition. It's a good feeling the Aegeus, and I'd say overall Middlesex probably going to be quite happy today. The fact that fight back came at the end as well, when probably Hampshire, as it was closing towards the halfway stage, steady over the mark, they were starting to get in front, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a big thing we pride ourselves on. That's we had a meeting last night. We spoke about how we want to play our cricket. Not only was it aggressive, but also with a great attitude, and that never give up mentality and that attitude is something we can take forward. And it just showed there 2 quick wickets changed the game, and on another day without the rain, you never know what can happen in those last 15-20 overs. So actually, yeah, it's not only with bat and ball, but in the field and backing up the bowlers. That's where our attitude needs to be good and keep that throughout the competition.
It's a real mix of the Championship side and the T20 side. Obviously, you find yourself in between Sam Robson, just walked past us there, and Mark Stoneman to open with. So, yeah, how's the side gelling?
Well, it's a really good mixture of youth and experience. And I think that's what's going to help us later down in the tournament to get us over the line in some tight games. But yeah, it's a really exciting time, and although today didn't go our way, we're full of confidence going into the next 7 games.
And next one's a big one as well.
Yeah, massive. Again, playing at Radler, we know how to win there, we know how to bat and bowl there. It's a unique ground with bat and ball and the lengths and where you look to score. So yeah, we've played a lot of cricket there, we've had a lot of success there, so I feel like we know how to get over the line.
Home form's always crucial, but opening with an away defeat, does that just put a little bit more pressure on the home form?
Not necessarily, no. It's again, like in white ball cricket, maybe haven't been as successful as we want as a club, so stuff that's going to happen isn't going to change it overnight. But we have spoken about the T20, the back end of the T20, keeping that form and taking all of those positives into this with us into this tournament. So yeah, there's still a lot to learn and still a lot we can get better at. But no, we haven't lost any sort of belief.
Last thought on yourself, obviously from the T20 side to the List A side, that was a composed innings today, and obviously took a lot of hard work in the first hour in particular, so it must have been extremely pleasing on an individual note, even though you fell short of what you would have hoped to have gone on to, but a nice way to start the competition.
Yeah, look, it's 50 over cricket, something I haven't played a whole lot of, so it's definitely something where I can get better, and actually 50 over cricket could be one of my stronger formats because there's no real pressure to hit big shots straight away. So it's about building an innings and still having that craft as the blur goes on. But yeah, still being able to construct innings and build that craft is something I'm looking forward to.
It's probably our cue to go and get in the try, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about it today? Unlucky. Good luck on the weekend.
Thanks, Kev.